welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Wheeler back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. To first, not in time. And a run scores. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Donovan tossed to second, and that's 2.
Now batting.
Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And there are 2 down. Now here's Jake Bauers. On the ground, could be 2. And that chance handled. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Cardinals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Righty delivers. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
0-2 now. Runner on the go. Bounce to third. Boom. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in game 1. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt with the tying run at the plate here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Goodbye, home run. He sends a rocket to left, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make at bats look like batting practice from time to time. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan, 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. 2 outs, runner on first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Ball 1 there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two outs. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 strike away. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's Nolan Arenado. So the tying run at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Aaron Nola.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nolan's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Brew. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Steps on first for the out. Wild Card Series Game 2. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Jimmy Donovan. And here it comes. Foul ball there.
These Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making them dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a trip. Here's Harper now. And a pitch. Up the middle, Donovan. Slings to first. Harper retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with the ball.
One ball, no strike.
Tying run at the plate. That one hooked foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw. Safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That takes care of Connor Falefa. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's Garrett Hampson with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. In the air to left center. Schwarber settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. So first and second with 2 outs. And now Jimmy Donovan. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Fall off foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the 1.